everyone, today I'll be reviewing this movie. It is came out a couple of years ago, but it is on Netflix and it's called Lost City of G. And this movie it is starring Charlie Hunnam and Tom Holland. And this movie it is based on a real story, but there's also book out there on this story. So when I read the description for this movie, I was really excited to see this because I'm sucker for this kind of adventure story, especially whenever explorer going to Amazon. That kind of stories can be very intense and interesting. In this movie you see this soldier, kind of he's a soldier in this movie. Starts with Charlie Hunnam. He's this soldier, and I guess the in 1900 like his boss sent him to on this exploration to Amazon to make a map there. And when he goes there, he find that there's this world exists there. He find basically, so after finding this like place, like this water fountain, basically he comes back home and he kind of tells everyone he found this place in Amazon and in Brazil, of course. So when he comes back and he tells everyone, later on we see like he become this explorer in this movie. Like he keep going to Amazon jungle with all the crew, and every time he goes there he finds something new. He finds this new community and everything. So this story takes place around 20 years expand, and we see like end of like this 20 years his son, played by Tom Holland, when he's really old, his son asked him to go on this last journey to find the lost city he been working whole his life to find. And end of course when they goes to their last adventure, father and son, this movie had just this weird ending, and I was like, end of this movie, like what? So watching this movie, I had no idea this was based on a real story and real event. And watching this movie, honestly, this is a mixed bag movie. While you do like every time when he go back to Amazon and he finds something new, or he has a new encounter with the people and everything, you really like those scenes. But every time he comes back to England and he explain people to the what is he found in Amazon and everything, and he has this wife and kids like in England, those scenes were really dragged out in this movie like crazy. You are like, what? A lot of people will not finish this movie. It's on Netflix because the way it was done. But every time Charlie Hunnam's character, also Robert Pattinson, I forgot. He's like a side character in this movie. Every time Charlie Hunnam and Robert Pattinson, they go back to the Amazon jungle, this movie was quite interesting. Although this movie never bring the intense feeling, when you are in Amazon jungle, especially if you have seen other movie on Amazon. This is a place where people get lost. You lost direction, you lost everything. This movie never show you that part, I suppose, because they're just on the river and somehow they always comes back safely. And I was like, okay, that seems really easy. Even one of the soldier, he get hurt in his leg, but still he comes back safely to England. And I found it like it was too easy, you know what I mean? Especially Amazon is not what you think. So that's why some of this scene is very it doesn't feel very intense, honestly. Like the intense in it, like the intense you are looking from this movie, it doesn't provide to the audience, I felt like personally. Maybe because I have seen other Amazon movie, I always find them very fascinating. So this is not my first time watching. However, the reason I said this movie I still like is because this movie story itself is very interesting and engaging. So I will say this movie, still is very mixed bag. Although actings are good from all the actor in this, I would say the best acting I liked Sienna Miller. She's really good in this movie. And Charlie Hunnam, he's also good. Robert Pattinson is also really good. His character doesn't do much or say like much, I guess. However, though, the way this movie ends, like we see the father and the son, they've been sacrificed by the natives there, like especially in Amazon native, you know, they're like, that scene was very heartbreaking. So in real life, this explorer, he went missing with his son. So it makes sense why it was like that. But I feel like it's, as the audience ended this movie, you're like, what? So obviously this movie is ended with both of them being sacrificed, and the wife is still looking for them, and I don't know why this mom let the son go to this exploration. Like, you know, he's gonna be dead. So then again, because I guess the husband, he came back many times. Maybe she thought he will come back one last time. But ending was definitely very heartbreaking. It's testament to Sienna Miller. She was really good. Her acting was really good in this. And end of this, we learn there's like the 100 people, they went and looking for him, and they went also missing. So yeah, it is scary, I guess, end of it. Although watching this movie, I never felt this intense that people goes missing when they go there, because the way Charlie Hunnam's character was going there and doing stuff, never felt like he was in that great danger. Although in this movie, all the native, they really are very savage, they're just killing them with their thing without saying anything. Then again, back then, that's how it was. So overall, this was very fascinating movie, honestly, for me. I was personally, I really thought I will give up watching this, because this is really slow paced, especially every time he came back to England. Those scenes were really like very unnecessary. Like, I was like, what? But every time he was in jungle, it was quite interesting and good. Although the scene where never you feel intense, because the story itself is so good, the acting so good, you feel invested in the story you are watching. And that's my thought on this movie. Let me know in the comment, are you planning to check this out? I think it's worth checking if you, although it is very slow paced. But I think it's still people who like this kind of story, they will enjoy this. Let me know in the comment if you enjoy this review. Don't watch other reviews on other movies. If you enjoy this, please subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Please take care.